you see my glasses? Think about your own life. Think about any time that God called you to do something. Did you give your yes? Or did you just turn your head the other way and do one of those, I go to church on Sundays, I'm comfortable right here. God will always love me, right? Yeah, that's what everybody tells me. So yeah, that's right. That's the problem. We get comfortable in our own ways, and when God calls on us, we're already booked up. No, Messiah, I'm busy this Saturday. I really got this thing going on. You need to ask earlier. You know that I am a busy guy. No, we wouldn't say that, but we do. We take the easier path when God calls us to challenge ourselves because we're comfortable. I compare it to working. Here, I drew up a diagram. So here's me if I do work. I've got the money I started with, and I've got the money I made. Here's me if I wasn't scheduled to work and I don't work. I've got the money I started with. Here's me if I if I am scheduled to work and I decide to give it away, and then I've got pretty much no money left because I spent it all on Buffalo Wild Wings. I've got an empty box of Buffalo Wild Wings because I had no self-control and I ordered the large wings, and I was going to take some home and get 2 meals out of them, but I decided I was really, really hungry that night and I ate them all there. Also, I'm crying. In comparison, when God calls on us, it's to better ourselves. When He doesn't call on us, we're just staying right where we are. And here's us when we say no to Him to stay comfortable in our own broken states, missing out on an opportunity. He's asking you to challenge yourself. There's never a need to be nervous about what He's putting you through because everything you've experienced has prepared you for what you're challenged by. God puts us through nothing that we can't handle. As Mark Hart states it, if you feel like God has put you in a situation that's bigger than you are, rejoice and be glad in it because He thinks more of you than you do yourself. His path won't always coincide with reality either. Nothing about God is normal. For example, when I dropped out of college is definitely the norm to a lot of us here in the United States. But I know I wasn't called to be there, even though I had the opportunity. I knew I wasn't called to be playing football, even though I loved doing it. God calls us in other places. You're going to ask, what's God asking of me? But you don't know. That's the journey. But God doesn't disappoint. You give your yes, and God doesn't disappoint. Spiritual warfare does exist, though. So how do we know when God is telling us no and when Satan is just making it difficult for us? Because God prevails. If you keep God close, if you pray about your life and your path on God's road, if you commit, God prevails. And when we commit to our faith and down our faith journey, we're going to be trying to break our old habits. The things that make us feel comfortable, the things that make us feel good, that's the devil trying to make us stay lazy. It's the times we get uncomfortable that we grow. It's the times that God stretches us. But as we continue, we find peace in knowing that we're doing God's work. That peace is registered into our own conscience. And at those moments, the state of uncomfortableness, when we know right from wrong and we do our wrong, that's the devil trying to bring us back to our own broken lives. God gives you the resources and the ability to know that when you give your yes, you're going to be okay. My challenge for you this week is to give God your yes. Go out into God's world and find more ways to serve and make your relationship with Him better. Thanks for watching.